My name is Caleb Luulu, and I'm coming from Zambia. I'm mother to Caleb Luulu, the boy that I brought to StemRx, and he has autism. May I say he's autistic? Actually, what made me to come to India is to seek remedy, or should I say treatment, for my son, because it was giving me concern being on the autism spectrum, where he needs a lot of support from his parents or his siblings. So I thought if I can come in and try to get some treatment that will reduce that amount of support that he needs and give him the independence that he requires to live a normal life in the mainstream. My son was diagnosed with autism when he was around 6-7 years, somewhere back then, home in Zambia. And from the time I knew that he was autistic, actually it kind of gave me a breather, because I would research on it and find ways on how to help him. He was actually severely autistic, but currently we are seeing a lot of improvements in him. As a parent, his day-to-day challenges is that where he needs mostly our support, he's not yet able very independently to prepare his meals. So that is a concern to us. Apart from that, he's also not very able to kind of bath himself. He will still need minimum support. And he can move around in the neighborhood, but sometimes he kind of forgets the locations. So, and that is why we really want to help him in those areas. My connection with StemRx was a funny one, but it was actually through Stem Cell Africa. They came to Zambia, and I run a foundation in my country, the Caleb Center for Children with Autism. And because their line of work, StemRx, we are like a mission-like minded organization with the center. So that's how we kind of met, and through them I was introduced to StemRx. The reviews from the parents that have been previously here were so good, and also when Dr. Mahajan did his presentation, it appeared his protocol for me was really on the favorable side, and I thought I should try it for my son, because if it has worked for other children, it was only better that it would also work for my son. Actually, I can say I like this hospital. I got more than what I thought. Upon arrival, we didn't waste so much time at the airport. We were gladly picked, given a beautiful room where we kind of rested, enjoyed most of the Indian cuisine. We've actually tasted so much of it. And the staff are very kind. They're very good and very helpful. Being on the autism spectrum can be so challenging with changes, but I think they also played a role as to how my son had to fit in this place. Apart from that, I had a situation some days back. I was really feeling kind of feverish, and my head was so aching. The staff took it upon themselves to give me a nice body massage. They gave me medication, though I was not their patient, but they actually really took very good care of me. And I'm happy. The services at the physio department, the brain stimulations, the HBOT is really working for me, and I've actually seen my son change, in the little time that I've been here. So I'm looking forward to further changes from him. I've noticed, it's quite exciting to actually see him move from one level to the other. I've noticed that the hyperactivity has come off reduced, And for the first time, like today, I saw a lot of emotions in my son. It's rarely that you see such kind of things, but it kind of brought out the other side of him that I have not seen in a very long time. So there's hyperactiveness has reduced. There's actually a lot of concentration, because Caleb is not one person that would sit in a place. But I've actually seen him sit and do activities for 40 minutes, which is very good. And today, I don't know if he went back through memory lane because he was watching pictures from home. He got so emotional, you know, and the cry that he gave was not a cry of pain, but it was a cry of like remembering something. And for the first time, he asked me a question like, do I have a sister? You know, it is still kind of moving in my mind because I never saw that coming. Neurological conditions vary. They are in different degrees. And as a parent, I feel if you can have the opportunity to give your child a chance, that would be very nice. At least you would have tried as a parent, other than knowing that there is something that can change your child's life and you choose to stay. So actually, the choice is up to the parent. Do you want to make a difference in your child's life? If the answer is yes, then give it a go. Try it. Experience it for yourself. Many of the times, there are so much of hearsay, especially on the internet, so many opinions. But we all know that an opinion is actually the cheapest commodity on the market. You cannot always be swayed by this opinion and that opinion, but if you can get a conviction and choose to try it yourself, it will be very good. I have tried it. I'm seeing the results, and I'm looking forward to much more. Dr. Mahajan is one interesting doctor, because when he appears, you don't actually see the doctor mark on him. Mostly he's in his heart, and you think he's just one of those people that are moving around. Not when you have an interaction with him that you actually notice that he's a doctor. He's one person with gifted hands, I can say. And he's very kind, very accommodative. You know, sometimes as patients, we just try to throw tantrums. He's always at the receiving end, but at the end of the day, puts himself together and still comfort you as a parent. The staff are excellent. They are good people. We've interacted. I think I've enjoyed. I've really enjoyed their hospitality.